2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 17 says, "You need not fight in this battle. Take your position, stand and witness the salvation of the Lord who is with you. O Judah and Jerusalem, do not fear or be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord is with you." I wanted to get that part out before I start driving, but this is just what I studied on yesterday. It was in 2 Chronicles. It was chapter 20 through 22. And I'm just going to speak about this battle with Jehoshaphat. So 3 different groups came against Jehoshaphat. And when he found out, he was afraid and he called out to God. And also he called a fast throughout Judah. And the Heavenly Father told him, "Don't be afraid. Tomorrow go against them, for I am with you." But here's the catch. I don't want you to fight in this battle. I want you to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. And so that's exactly what Jehoshaphat and his army, his troops did. So once those 3 groups got up to meet Jehoshaphat, the Heavenly Father caused confusion amongst them. And so they turned on each other. They ended up killing one another. All 3 groups. And so that's exactly what God is telling us and reminding us about the battles that we face on today. Cry out to Him, of course. Even though God knows all things, it's important to pray to God and ask God for His help, for His protection, things like that. Always. Not even in that situation. It's just always good to pray and keep that line of communication open with the Heavenly Father. But the battle is not ours, it's His. And He's going to make sure that we come out victorious every time in all situations. You remember Pharaoh, right? Yeah, God hardened his heart, but he already had ill intentions in his heart anyway. It wasn't like God just hardened his heart. He never did want to let the Israelites go, for his own selfish reasons. So when God hardened his heart, He was just pretty much, fulfilling what He needed to fulfill. Making sure that Pharaoh would suffer the consequences for his actions. So these 3 groups of people came at Jehoshaphat, probably not even really connected like that with each other, not really caring that much for each other, but they came together because they had something in common, and that was their dislike for Jehoshaphat. So it wasn't like a difficult thing. It's not going to be difficult for God anyway. But God knows our hearts. So He's seen that they already had You know, it was already ill will in the situation. And there probably was ill will amongst them. So when they turned on each other and killed each other out, you know, it wasn't like God was doing anything wrong. God is sovereign anyway. He does what he wants to do. But when God is with you, who can really successfully be against you? All right, guys, that is the sum of just what I wanted to share. If you want to dive deeper, just go to 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verses 22. I love you guys. I hope you have a happy Friday. Bye-bye.